Well, there you have it, folks. You saw it. You didn't hear it, but you saw it. I am now mustache free. That's probably a good thing because it was chattering pretty loud. I did not want y'all to have to hear that razor right next to the microphone. The horror indeed, the horror indeed. If we could have a moment to say goodbye to my lip ferret, my soup strainer, my face warmer, Whiskers, my beloved flavor saver. But keeping it on mute was probably a good idea there, just to not allow anything bad to happen. So this is RCT3. I've just kind of built a little play park here with a few things in it that would allow me to get started on some stuff just for laughs and giggles. So we're going to start building some rides here, and we are going to build them primarily for our donors. And since Keith Weber just made a last donation, I think we can give him a ride right off the bat. Let's see here. What kitty ride can we give Keith? You know, I think the floundering, that's adventure themed, that kind of stuff. You know, let's go good old fashioned simple for the man who's done so much for all of us. We shall open up the park. And since our funding is unlimited, I don't have to worry about charging a thing. And I'm not going to. And apparently that got turned around, so excellent. And over here, let us see. What can we build for some folks? You know, I've got a coaster, the design that I did, that I'm going to import. I'm not normally going to do this, but there is one wooden coaster I want to do for Greta K. It's a wooden coaster. To get way down here to the wooden coasters. And this is a good old-fashioned out and back coaster. Now we're going to put it over here. So when folks get out of Adventureland over there, they can hit this one. And I think what we're going to do now is reverse the entrance and the exit. And we are going to What do you mean only one train? There should be 2 trains for this. Why, there should be 3 blocks, so there should be another set of block breaks here. I think what we're going to end up having to do is turn this section. I don't know, why is this not letting me do that? I got to figure out if we're not in block break mode. And you're going to wait for a full load. No min waiting time. And we'll build the station up after here in just a minute, I guess. By showing me the speed, that'll show me how long it takes to clear that first set of brakes, which will tell me how much longer I need to delay my stream or delay my bit to make it work. So means that there should be a minimum wait time of 30 seconds. And we can open that ride there. And as our guests start to filter in, We'll give the adults a little more, something a little more adultish to ride, I guess, eh? And I think the party that knows who this is built for knows exactly which ride it is. And we'll ride this bad boy one time, shall we? While we're doing this, I want to take a moment to talk about Extra Life and a couple of the reasons I. If you look at the names on my sleeves, I've got Dominic Strong over here and Aaliyah Grace on this sleeve. I said I would come back to them in a little bit. I am going to read a note that a friend of mine sent off to his fundraisers as soon as we get done with this ride. We're just going to move to the nose of the car. There it is. Any rate, as we start getting some peeps in here, I just want to take a moment to read this letter. He has a personal history with Children's Hospital of New Orleans. Until he sent this note out and copied me on it, I was unaware of any connection, although I was aware of his daughter's health problems. Hello all. Many of you know the journey that our youngest daughter, Aaliyah Grace, has had with regards to her congenital heart disease. It all started shortly after her birth when a nurse noticed a heart murmur during a routine vitals check. The events that followed were a blur that landed her in an ambulance speeding to Children's Hospital of New Orleans. After a 4-day stay, a great deal of prayer, and tens of thousands of dollars in medical bills, Aaliyah was released with an optimistic prognosis. As things began to slow down, the reality of the situation set in, especially when the bills began to arrive. At the time, which was 2007, we were still recovering from the total loss of Hurricane Katrina, as well as the transition to the civilian world. Needless to say, we were cash-strapped, and even though we had good health insurance, the cost of the birth and subsequent treatment for a severe form of aortic stenosis would be difficult to overcome. However, by the grace of God, Children's Hospital of New Orleans and the Children's Miracle Network, those bills were graciously subsidized to a manageable level that allowed us to continue on the journey of having a child with CHD. This leads me to the point of my post. It was because of generous people like you that this was made possible, and I have found a great opportunity to pay it forward for families that find themselves in similarly difficult situations. Trust me, there are a lot of families in this situation, many of it have worse than us. Back to the point. A generous and selfless friend of ours, that'd be me, has taken to raising money through the Children's Hospital of New Orleans through an event called Extra Life. It's a 24-hour gaming marathon that aims to raise money for children's hospitals across the country. All proceeds go to Children's Hospital of New Orleans for my case. I would ask if there's any way that you can support this noble effort, please do so. Your donation, no matter what the size, is greatly needed and appreciated. Thank you for taking the time to read this. It's these kind of stories that remind me that my efforts are worthwhile and why your contributions are so important. And that's why I have Aaliyah's name on my left sleeve to remind me of this and remind me that what we're doing is a good thing. The other sleeve is another story that I'm going to relate. Uh, one of our fellow extra lifers, a couple actually, Sean and Trish Rooney, lost their son this year to leukemia after being told 9 months previously that he had weeks to live after a failed bone marrow transplant, after failed leukemia. He was almost 3. He passed away while they were on their wish trip after spending just a couple of hours before he had to go in for a transfusion at Disney World, or at Disneyland in Florida. I met Sean when he stumbled into my stream one day and asked me a couple of questions about my layout and stuff like that. He noticed I was an extra lifer and I had gotten into this, and I said I'd heard his name somewhere, but I couldn't recall where. And he said, well, you may have heard it on Twitter or something like that, I believe. And that was the case. He'd been doing some awesome work, and that's when I found out about his son. No child deserves to die that young. No child deserves to die. But this young man was by every account a super trooper, and his signature was a thumbs up, and that's what he gave to everybody. He was just the happiest young man. If you ever see me racing NASCAR 15, if they get the game back to working, you'll see Dominic's name on my car. I've got Dominic on my sleeve and hopefully a little piece of his angel on my shoulder, reminding me that we still have a very, very long way to go. And it's donations like yours that make it worthwhile. So with that being said, I'm going to take another moment again here to thank our major donors here. Rebecca Drury, Greta K on the platinum level, thank you very much. Laura Knight, Asimov, Mark Nikes, Beth Lins, Corey Patrick, Randy Shaw, Tom and Doreen, Jeff Javetsky, Lauren Harold, thank you very much, you our Gold Circle donors. Kyle Taylor, Janet and the entire crew at the Otters Down Guild, Shelley Shaw, Pat and Rick Lorenzen on our Silver Circle. You guys make it so very much worthwhile. Thank you all for donating. Thank you all for allowing me to reach my goal and lose my lip, which you could see but not hear, I know. It's all right. You really didn't want it. The razor was awful loud. So let's get back to building roller coasters and playing some games, and let's keep in mind why we're doing all this, guys. It's for the kids, believe it or not. They are our mission. They are the reason I do this. So we've got a roller coaster. We've got a thrill ride. Let's add something for the moms and dads, shall we? I think a good old-fashioned ghost house ride is always appropriate. Well, you know what? Let's save that for a spooky land. Let's save that for a spooky land. A fun house. A fun house is always good. Who doesn't love a fun house? The secret The other thing we need to do is get ourselves some employees. And I just went right past him, so. There we go. That'll get him started and covering 4 or 5 rides. And as you can see, they're already fully trained. So we will give him a nice red outfit so we can easily distinguish them. The other thing we want to do in here is maybe sell a couple of things, shall we? I think some t-shirts would be most appropriate because, well, let's face it, everybody wants a t-shirt. This way they can have something to wear home after they get wet. Okay, what can we build over here? Well, we're probably going to have to branch off this ways and head towards the Adventureland area while we continue our main midway down the park right here. And we'll continue with that treatment by foliage. The other thing we need to do is get some lights in this park. How have you let me go so far without some lights? And a few benches as well. You hear the hoo of people not faring so well. So let's build us a roller coaster while we're up and at 'em. Let's see here. What kind of coaster would really... What's looking good to people here? You know what? I think we're going to build a wooden wine mine coaster. We're going to build it back here. We're going to build her back here. We'll see what this starts to do here as we build it. Let's see what kind of numbers this gives us here. Just for laughs and giggles, as we can. I was hoping to have my daughter as a part of this, but unfortunately she had a party to go to and could not be here. And only a medium, oh, that'll work. So we're going to put 5 cars on it and leave it closed here for just a minute. Okay, there's that. I have to repaint this whole ride, I think. And we're going to start connecting our sections here. All right, we're going to ride this one next, I think. See how it goes. Then we'll build some supporting rides around it. Still not used to that. It's going to take some getting used to. Being that clean shaven. Well, maybe while we wait for some people to mosey their way on over here. And coming they are finally. Drove you insane, huh? I can understand that. Call this one Golden. I can spell. Golden Cart. We'll go to the first car up and see how it looks. 16 years, still a youngster compared to this bad boy. Don't know what they're going to have me do next year, but I'm sure it's going to be worse than this. Well, that'll make you ill. Work it does to me. So naturally, let's put a food stand next to it. And we're going to get some cleaning crew in here as well. With all that sort of stuff, we need to get a few things along the way here. That'll give everybody some place to sit, recover themselves after riding some of these pretty wild stuff that's out here in the wild, wild west town. So welcome to the wild, wild west, where teepees are built underneath roller coasters. Saucy Sal shooting up show. Look at that long enough, you will get dizzy, folks. As you can see, the stars are reflected in the water. And our roller coaster's wait lines are long. Outstanding. I guess that means we can move along to here, I guess. You know what I'm thinking about doing? As we go along our midway, the big cookie shop. Actually, I think right here. call that one the blue streak photo shot. So there's that. You can tell it's getting to be a while since I ate, and I don't have dinner scheduled till 8 o'clock tonight. So we still got another 6 or 5 hours to go till dinner. Oh my goodness. I think it's time for another coaster. See if I can see what's going to go on here. to give a nice little touch. Whew. We'll watch this one next, I guess. I'm gonna have to grow this thing back. What y'all think next? A little bit of a water park, maybe? We're 7 hours into the Extra Life Gaming Marathon, where we're raising money for Children's Hospital of New Orleans. Thanks to everyone that's donated so far, we are at $1,030 being raised. You guys are the real heroes. Thank you all so very much for donating. This is a powered ride, so the speed isn't going to change a whole lot. How awesome is that? All right. I think we need to build a water park. Start with a large pool. Oh boy. Can't go that far down over here, folks. And we're going to build another pool over here, I think. It's going to be where some of our rides land. And I'm going to do something I almost never... No, not an inflatable ship. It always tries to get me to build an inflatable ship. I'm going to build a lazy river, something I never seem to manage. Why will it not let me get to a wide bend? There we go. Oh, okay. I see what I mean. There we go. That'll lead him right up to the lazy river. And the main midway is going to kind of split here. So I'm surprised my daughter, I think I hear her hiding out there. She has not yet come in to see me. Oh, it is now officially raining where I am in the New Orleans area. The lazy river is now open. And the other thing we need to do is get over here and get some stalls built. Let's see if we'll actually have somebody riding the lazy river. Yep, there he goes. That means we need to build ourselves some water rides. I'm going to see what aqua blasters they have because okay. So this is just another part of the circuit. Oh my goodness. So many rides, but not. see if this will do what I think it's going to do here. Otherwise, I'm going to lose people. Hey, CG Bear, I'm holding up pretty well. My mustache is officially gone, but I am holding up really well. How about yourself? We are 7 hours, 17 minutes in and going strong. I'm going to see if this is going to kill people coming out, and I got a bad feeling it's going to. Yeah, go flying off the end of the tube here. Nope. That might actually work well. I'm going to skin down this. I think that's doable. I'll be darned, it's actually safe. As no station is joined to a pool complex. Well, that is fixable, my friends. As we work on getting our stuff together here for the joining up. There we are. We've got a lazy river. We've got a little bit of everything here. So we'll ride this one here for the next couple of seconds as soon as we get somebody crazy enough to ride this bad boy. Hey, in about 40 minutes or so, we're going to switch over to Heroes of the Storm for a couple of hours. We are at 1,030. I've upped my goal to $1,200. We are donating to Extra Life, a charity for children's hospitals in association with Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, 170 of them across North America. I am in particular gaming for Children's Hospital of New Orleans, where I live. So, here we go. This is a very long lift haul, a very long lift hill. Here you can kind of see good portions of the park, right? Yeah, it actually drops right in the pool, right? Oh, perfect spot in the pool, too. Awesome. The little mat goes flying and is liable to clock somebody in the head. But, you know, that's just the brakes. So we've got to get this gentleman here in this area here and get him so he's doing all of this stuff. There you go. So, how is everyone doing today? Because I'm not hearing a whole lot of chat over there. Am's Hockey Fan, hey, thank you very much for the host. It's good to see you guys. We are grateful to have you around here, fellow extra lifers. I put a couple of lights in the pool, I think, too. You'll be doing your stream on? I'm just not sure when. No worries. No worries. Well, I'm going for about 16 and a half more hours. So I'll be here for a while. The Judgment Stream team, if for some reason you don't want to donate, people out there don't want to donate to Children's of New Orleans, if you've got another hospital that you might want to see us close by, consider Team Judgment. Hey, CG Bear! Looking pretty frisky. I'm looking pretty, less whiskery. How about that? Yes, the $1,000 did come. I did shave my lip ferret. It's been a long day for that. A little traumatized. But it's all for the kids, so it doesn't bother me the slightest. And again, thank you to everyone who donated to make that possible. Somebody said hitting $2,000, would I shave my head? I'd consider it. And if anybody saw me at work a few weeks ago, you'd understand that I got pretty close to that as it was. So if you think you can get me another $1,000 here before 8 o'clock in the morning, we might be persuaded to do it. Let's see about building a couple of more rides over here, shall we? We've got the room to do it. We've got plenty of room here, and we have a little bit of time. This park is my salute to all those people who have done some wonderful stuff. So many wonderful things. Let's get another theme park. This is actually Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Not bad holding up for its age. All things considered. Another one of those on the side kind of deals, huh? Well, let's see if we can build one, maybe. Let's see if I'm talented enough to make that happen. It's possible, you know. Anything's possible. May not be likely, but it is possible. I think my daughter just realized that Daddy has no mustache.
What the heck? You
What
look
did you...
younger.
Apparently I look younger now, guys.
Ah, it's weird. No, I can't.
Oh, that's funny, guys. I look like I'm just out of college. Oh, of that I am most assuredly not. Trust me when I say that I am most assuredly not just out of college. Alright, I think I just make a... Now, see, my problem is I can't figure out where the station goes here, right? I don't know why it's not letting me join, but we shall see what's going on here. I've just got a few minutes left here. Um... As it has no station. Well, I'm trying to find the station, and it's not letting me see a station. Okay, let's see if these bad boys work. That's it. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll have to fix Saucy Sal's here in just a minute. All right, Daroga, hey, thank you very much, my friend. I will do my best to kick some Tushy and Heroes. My daughter's still apparently not sure what to make of me. Well, how you doing there, young lady? This is my daughter, Carolina. For those of you who don't know her, she can wave.
Hi.
We are just, I was going to have you play, but we're almost done with this even, kiddo. Oh, no, it didn't work. All right, well, back to the drawing board.
Make the top of the dragster.
Make the top thrill dragster, she says, right? It's just that easy.
It is.
It is just that easy, right?
Is that a water slide?
Uh-huh. What I need to do is 51. I'll see if this works now. This should work now. As we see our little ghost trains of people come along. Hey, don't forget, everyone, that we are raising money for Children's Miracle Network, in our case, specifically Children's Hospital of New Orleans. I'd like to take this moment and give a special shout out to our platinum and gold donors. Platinum donors, you've been seeing them scroll across the screen on the side all this time. Greta and Rebecca Drury, thank you very much. In no particular order, Beth Lins, Randy Shaw, Asimov 3, Laura Knight, Mark Niecase, Corey Patrick, Jeff Jeswicki, Lauren, Harold, Tom and Doreen. Thank you all so very, very much for donating. It is appreciated, every penny's worth. Now, the reason I wanted my daughter in on this is because when she was a little girl and this game was new, she used to love it, and she would want to sit on my lap and ride all the rides. And she's too big to sit on my lap now, but she's not too big to ride the rides. So we're going to ride this big 4-man with her father. It's hard to believe this little thing was a preemie. And one of the reasons I picked children's charities to spend some time with. And as you'll see, we will get twisted around here. Hey, CG Bear, thank you very much. Smell some smoked brisket calling from Dickies. Oh, lucky you. I do, that sounds good. You are correct. Gotta go around the corner here and we take a look and say, oh no, what's coming up? Oh, for crying out loud. The game likes to do this to me occasionally. Through the tunnel and out into the pool. My daughter knows what this one is. But none of them call them mine.
Oh, the blue streak.
Yep.
Make the dragster.
My daughter would like a Top Thrill dragster, she says. And I gotta cover that one with him too.
Bad freezing.
Bad freezing? Yeah, the game freezing up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what bad freezing is. A bad freeze is not a good freeze.
Who's Keith Weber?
Keith is one of my guildmates in Star Wars.
She donated $5.
Mm-hmm.
Greta's number.
That's our team total. That's my total.
Hey, is that the hello?
Hmm?
Is that the what's the name of it?
I don't know.
Did you do that after the one from Cedar Point?
No.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to try it?
Yeah. I'm going to go up this right now. Oh, you got this. Oh wait, I thought I was gonna drop right there. I'm like, dang, Dad. Let's go. This will be so much fun. On the road. Oh, that would be fun. I want to ride that until
They all want to ride those. I wanted a ride that would give a good look at the other park and still be fast and quick. And
So now, why you got a water park
why not?
added? Like, this is like a water park and a...
Yeah. A little bit of everything.
Ride.
Because I can do it. Because I can do it.
Sort of Blue Valley.
Sort of like Blue Bayou. Yep. I even have a lazy river. See?
That's part of the lazy river.
Mm-hmm.
A giant part of the lazy river.
Hang out. What we're gonna do here in the middle of this.
Drop the pool right there. Those hot sodas.
Mm-hmm.
You just dropping people in water, Dad.
Well, they should know better. Mm-hmm.
Oh, lifeguard. How's he supposed to jump in?
If anybody drowns in this game, we have bigger problems. That means it's malfunction. Right? I forgot safety first. So they got a whole bunch of hot tubs in the middle. Yay, yes. A whole bunch of hot tubs in the middle. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. I know what we can build for my daughter.
Thunder Canyon? Oh, I hate. Oh, wait, is that a Ferris wheel?
Nope.
Is that like the witch's wheel?
Nope.
Do you know what I'm talking about? The witch's wheel?
Well, there's one about the witch's wheel. We got one of them too.
Oh, that's the thing you get inside? No. Make it play? Oh, like. Is that like the chaos from Toledo or from Cedar Point?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, chaos made me puke.
Chaos made her puke. Yes, we know. I was there.
Fun though. They took down that ride.
Yes, they did. You know why?
Because
It made too many people puke.
They were tired of cleaning it up. I don't blame them. Nauseating.
Oh yeah, you got one of them too.
Oh, you're gonna make me ride it?
Here we go, kiddo.
I'm gonna get sick.
Bleh.
Oh, you don't have a mustache. It's weird.
Bleh.
Weird.
This is what I used to do to her when she was little. Make her ride all the really twirly rides that her mother wouldn't go on.
You were the only one that would go on with me.
Well, yeah. Of course I was the only one that would go on with you. And we're riding it at night too. Isn't that cool?
Oh, that would make me throw up. People actually around me stuff.
You hear it squeaking?
Yeah. Are we gonna fly off? Oh, that would make me so sick in real life.
Keep watching. You gotta watch like you're really there. If you have young children, this is probably not the part of the show you should be watching with them.
Oh, that would make me throw up.
See, when you wanted to ride this ride, you said, I want to ride it, I want to ride it. We said, no, it'll make you sick. And you insisted on riding it. Who was right? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Now you'll watch out here, and there'll be guests that'll leave little puddles of vomit out here. That's why we have a cleaning staff to clean them up. You haven't been checking my Twitter, have you?
I can't log into
let's not show Dad's belly. We're gonna do a little something here quick, so that's gonna freeze for just a moment, folks. I will be right back with you here.
So much for some people, they all want to know what she looks like. You're only in your 8th hour of gaming.
Yep, we're only in hour number 8, kiddo.
How late am
We
I
are
staying up with you tonight? All
until
night?
8 in the morning, right? You're gonna stay up with me till 8 in the morning, right?
No.
I somehow think that my daughter is not staying up with me for the entire stream like she said she would. That all I heard was, there'll be no problem. Not a worry, I can do this.
You were wrong.
I was wrong. Really.
Yeah.
You were wrong, you mean?
No, you.
No, I told you needed to get some sleep.
I didn't sleep last night either, so.
Yeah, this is just block 4, dear.
Dang.
Of
Have
12.
you gotten a break yet?
Well, I've taken a couple of 5-minute breaks and a 10-minute break, but I got another 5-minute break coming up here.
You're a totally different person.
I know.
Like, you have no upper lip.
I have no upper lip.
It's so small.
That's why I grew my mustache there.
Oh, I love you.
This is my kid, folks. This is what I do these things for. This is what I spend all my money on, right here. And she's insulting me. On a day I'm doing charity work for children, she's insulting me.
Lazy River #1 entrance.
Why wouldn't be? It should be here. Okay, let me see what's going on.
She dove right in there. She would have busted her head in a real one. They don't get tubes, Dad. Here,
They can buy their little floaties out here.
But you don't
See,
make
there's
them.
no, I don't make them get tubes. See, there's a little store out here for them to buy tubies. You know what we need to add a store for? We need to add another store. Let's see, there's little patches of Hurl.
That's what that is?
Yeah. They can be swimsuits in the giant bikini, clear bikini model.
That's cool.
And then you can actually set the colors of all the swimsuits. And depending on what quality of suit, there's a regular swimsuit and a quality swimsuit, and then there's for kids, teens, and adults.
I'm not cheap.
Well, yeah, I'm not raising the prices because I've got unlimited money here. Bad daughter, no new lipstick.
What?
Bad daughter, no new lipstick.
I don't get it.
So you're not wearing any.
Oh, I have some.
That's okay.
In my purse.
Yeah, I know. You don't really need to put it on.
Right.
I'm sure it is.
I wear it last thing when I run out.
I'm setting the path for the cleaner man.
He's gonna clean the grass.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I'd hate to be a janitor.
Really. You'd hate to be a janitor.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Don't name him after me. Hey, make it me and my friends, Sid. That's messed up. Don't name him after Mom. EY. Make the next one Allison. Or no, Alyssa. And the other one, make Caleb a mechanic. Everybody would die if Kayla was the mechanic.
And you know what we'll do? Because your friends are good.
Who is that? Is that Kayla?
No.
Is that just a mascot?
Yeah. Who do we want to be a big shark? There we go. She's wearing the big shark costume.
Something's wrong with your merry-go-round.
And I heard that. And I should have a mechanic on the way to fix it.
What is that?
That's the fun house.
Why is that?
No.
Why not?
It's just a flat ride that has no exterior bit. People go in and people go out. Well, actually, there's a fountain show that comes up. But I'm afraid that's going to be all for this current segment. And
What are you playing next?
well, I'm going to play Heroes of the Storm next. That is a MOBA, which means I'll be fighting with some friends. I'm going to take about a 5-minute break, everybody. Don't run away. Me and my mustacheless visage will be back. Like I say, in about 5 minutes or so, I want to grab a little nibble,
Hey, we're in
get a
New
little ice
Orleans.
water. Yes, we are in New Orleans. You know what? You know what? We are so in New Orleans that it's that time of day since the sun is going down. The sun is going down.
And now we're in Jamaica.
No, we're still in New Orleans. That's the sun setting over Lake Pontchartrain. Yeah, sorry.
I want to be in Jamaica.
Well, I'm sorry you can't be in Jamaica right now. But I'll be back in 5 minutes, everybody. Thank you very much.
Bye,
See you
y'all.
shortly.